If you are someone who understands many things, but still feels stuck living them, then this video is for you. Knowing the truth and living the truth are not the same thing. Welcome to the Mind Truth. Before we begin, write in the comments your own I am affirmation of the day 3 times and 3 things you feel genuinely grateful for right now, no matter how small. This simple act helps the mind settle and prepares it to receive what follows. Now let's begin. Chapter 4, Part 1. After explaining action, desire, and inner control, Krishna introduces a deeper dimension of wisdom. This knowledge is not new. It is ancient. It has been lived, transmitted, and preserved through disciplined action over time. Krishna states that this wisdom was originally taught to those who ruled and protected society, not because they were powerful, but because leadership demands clarity. When those responsible for order lose understanding, confusion spreads everywhere. Arjuna immediately raises a practical question. Krishna stands before him in the present. How could this ancient wisdom have been taught so long ago? How can something so old still be relevant now? Krishna's response is simple and important. Many births have passed for both teacher and student. What differs is awareness. Krishna remembers. Arjuna does not. This is not said to elevate Krishna as a personality. It establishes a principle. True knowledge does not belong to one lifetime. It survives through conscious transmission and disciplined living. When that transmission breaks, knowledge fades, even if texts remain. Krishna then explains why this teaching needs to be spoken again. Whenever understanding declines and confusion rises, clarity must be reintroduced. This is not about religion. It is about restoring balance when action becomes distorted by ego and desire. Here Krishna makes a crucial distinction. Though he acts in the world, his actions do not bind him. Action binds only when driven by ego, attachment, or desire for outcome. Action performed from clarity leaves no residue. This is the heart of the teaching. Freedom does not come from avoiding action. It comes from acting without identification. Krishna states that those who truly understand this principle are not bound by what they do. Their actions may look ordinary, but inwardly they are free. They act without ownership, and therefore without inner conflict. He then removes another misunderstanding. Not all action binds, and not all inaction frees. Some actions are deeply binding, some actions liberate, and some forms of inaction are simply ignorance. Wisdom lies in understanding this difference. Krishna emphasizes that intelligent action purifies the mind. When effort is aligned with truth rather than ego, it dissolves confusion instead of creating it. Such action does not exhaust. It stabilizes. This chapter reframes renunciation completely. Renunciation is not about withdrawing from life. It is about withdrawing ego from action. Now, this teaching connects very directly to modern life. Many people today feel disconnected from meaning, not because they lack activity, but because their actions feel empty. They work, achieve, perform, and stay busy, yet something feels missing. This happens when action is driven mainly by identity. This proves who I am. This secures my worth. This protects my position. When action becomes self-referential, even success feels hollow. The Gita shows us a different possibility. Action can be performed as participation rather than self-definition. Work can be done without turning it into identity. Effort can exist without ego carrying it. We see this in people who do meaningful work quietly, who contribute without constantly announcing themselves, who act without needing every outcome to validate them. Their calm does not come from less responsibility. It comes from less self-importance. This teaching invites us to examine our own effort. Are we acting to express understanding or to protect identity? Are we exhausted because life is demanding or because ego is involved in everything? Chapter 4 begins by restoring the link between wisdom and living. Knowledge is not meant to sit in books or conversations. It is meant to move through action without leaving attachment behind. In the next part, Krishna goes deeper into how different kinds of action affect the mind, why even wise people act, and how true knowledge burns the residue of past action completely. If this video brought you clarity or value, consider liking it and sharing it with someone who might need it today. Please subscribe, and thank you for being here.